What if the one thing you do every single morning, something you've done your whole life without a second thought, is actually one of the biggest reasons your skin is aging faster right now? We're talking about washing your face. And before you think, how complicated can washing your face be? Dermatologists and skin specialists are seeing the same damage over and over again in patients over 60, and almost all of it traces back to a handful of simple mistakes happening right there at the bathroom sink every morning. These aren't rare problems. These are things most people do every single day. And the frustrating part is that if nobody tells you, you just keep doing them, thinking you're taking care of your skin, while actually making the lines, the sagging, and the dryness worse. So today, we're going deep on exactly what those mistakes are, why they're so damaging specifically for skin over 60, and what you can do differently starting tomorrow morning to actually protect your skin instead of working against it. Stay with me because some of this is going to genuinely surprise you. Why skin over 60 is different. First, let's talk about why skin in your 60s and beyond reacts so differently to the same washing routine that worked just fine in your 30s and 40s. Your skin is not the same organ it was 20 years ago. As we age, the skin's natural oil production slows down significantly. The sebaceous glands, the tiny glands in your skin that produce that natural protective oil called sebum, they get less active over time. That oil isn't just there to make your skin look shiny. It's your skin's built-in moisturizer and protective barrier. Without enough of it, your skin becomes vulnerable in ways it simply wasn't before. At the same time, your skin's ability to hold on to water changes. There's a molecule in your skin called hyaluronic acid. Your body produces it naturally, and it can hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water. But after 60, your body produces significantly less of it. So your skin struggles to stay hydrated on its own. Then there's collagen. Collagen is the structural protein that keeps skin firm and springy. After the age of 20, we lose about 1% of our collagen every year. By the time you're in your 60s, a significant portion of that structural foundation is already gone. What's left is more fragile, more prone to damage, and much slower to repair itself. And here's what ties all of this together. When your skin is thinner, drier, and lower in collagen, it cannot bounce back from rough treatment the way it once could. Habits that your skin tolerated in your 40s are genuinely harmful in your 60s. Your morning face wash is one of those habits, and the way most people do it is quietly accelerating the very aging they're trying to fight. Mistake 1, water temperature. Let's get into the first big mistake, and this one is almost universal. Hot water. So many people wash their face with water that is genuinely hot, the same temperature they'd use to wash dishes or take a hot shower. It feels good. It feels like it's cleaning deeply. It feels like it opens the pores and gets everything out. But that feeling is misleading you. Hot water strips the skin's natural oils far more aggressively than lukewarm water. Remember those oils we talked about, the ones your aging skin is already producing less of? Hot water removes what little is there. And once that protective oil layer is gone, your skin is exposed. Moisture evaporates, the barrier weakens, and within hours your skin feels tight, dry, and irritated, even if you applied moisturizer right after. But it doesn't stop at dryness. Hot water also dilates the tiny blood vessels just beneath the surface of the skin. For younger skin, this is a temporary thing. The vessels constrict back fairly quickly. But skin over 60 is more fragile, and repeatedly doing this over years can cause those vessels to stay permanently dilated. This is one of the reasons some people develop persistent redness or what's called rosacea, and morning hot water washing is a very common trigger. There's also a direct connection to wrinkle deepening. When your skin loses its protective oil barrier repeatedly, it gets dehydrated. Dehydrated skin exaggerates the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles massively. And over time, chronic dehydration at the skin level affects the connective tissue underneath, making those lines more permanent. Dermatologists consistently recommend lukewarm to cool water for facial cleansing, especially for aging skin. Think comfortably warm, not hot. If it feels like a hot shower, it's too hot for your face. The fix here is genuinely simple. You don't need cold water. That can be a shock to the skin and isn't necessary. Lukewarm water, just slightly above room temperature, is all you need. It's enough to cleanse the skin without stripping it. And if you want to do a final rinse with slightly cooler water to help close things up and reduce puffiness, that's actually a wonderful habit. But the hot water, that needs to stop. Mistake 2, rubbing and scrubbing. The second mistake is one people do almost completely by instinct, and it causes real physical damage to aging skin. It's the way most people dry their face, and honestly, the way they wash it too. Think about how you dry your face right now. Most people grab a towel and rub, sometimes firmly, sometimes quickly because you're in a hurry. You rub across the cheeks, across the forehead, back and forth. It feels normal. It's what everyone does. Here's the problem. Aging skin has lost a lot of its elasticity. The elastin fibers, the proteins that allow skin to snap back into place after being stretched, break down significantly as we age. By 60, your skin has very little of that springiness left. When you rub your face with a towel, you are physically dragging the skin and pulling on those already weakened fibers. Do that twice a day, every day, for years, and you're contributing to skin that sags and droops faster than it otherwise would. This also applies to how some people apply their cleanser. Scrubbing in circular motions with pressure, using rough washcloths or exfoliating pads every single morning, this kind of mechanical friction on skin that's already fragile causes micro damage. Small tears in the surface, broken capillaries, accelerated collagen breakdown right at the surface layer. The skin around your eyes is especially vulnerable. It's the thinnest skin on your face, and tugging and pulling at it while washing or drying is one of the most common contributors to crow's feet deepening and under-eye sagging. Specialists see this pattern constantly. The alternative is so easy once you know it. Pat. Just pat. After washing, take a soft, clean towel, ideally a gentle cotton or even a microfiber cloth, and gently press it against your skin. Let it absorb the water by pressing, not pulling. It takes about 5 extra seconds, and the difference in how your skin feels and responds over time is significant. Same principle when applying cleanser. Use soft, gentle circular motions with your fingertips, minimum pressure, letting the product do the work rather than the friction. Science deep dive, the skin barrier. Let's pause here and go a little deeper into the science, because understanding this one concept changes how you think about everything you do to your face. Your skin has what's called a moisture barrier, or more technically, the stratum corneum. Think of it like a brick wall. The skin cells are the bricks, and the natural oils, ceramides, and fatty acids your skin produces are the mortar holding everything together. This barrier has 2 jobs: keep good things in, specifically moisture, and keep bad things out, bacteria, pollutants, irritants. When the barrier is healthy and intact, your skin is plump, resilient, and able to repair itself. When the barrier is damaged, stripped by harsh cleansers, hot water, overwashing, or friction, it starts to fall apart. Moisture escapes constantly. Irritants get in more easily. Inflammation sets in. And inflammation at the skin level is one of the most well-documented drivers of accelerated skin aging. Researchers refer to this as inflammaging, chronic low-grade inflammation that breaks down collagen, elastin, and the structural components of the skin faster than normal aging alone would. Every time you compromise that moisture barrier through a harsh morning routine, you're triggering a small inflammatory response. Do it enough times and the cumulative damage is visible. Deeper lines, more uneven texture, increased sagging. This is why everything we're talking about today isn't just about surface level beauty. It's about protecting a biological system that your skin depends on to stay healthy and intact. The right morning washing routine isn't about doing more. It's about doing less damage to something your skin is working very hard to maintain. Mistake 3, wrong cleanser. The third mistake is using the wrong cleanser, and specifically using cleansers that are far too harsh for skin over 60. A lot of people still use the same foam face wash or bar soap they've used for decades, and these products were designed with younger, oilier skin in mind. They contain surfactants, which are the cleansing agents that are incredibly effective at removing oil and debris. Too effective, actually, for aging skin. Foaming cleansers and traditional bar soaps often have a pH that's too alkaline for your skin. Your skin's natural pH sits around 4.5 to 5.5, slightly acidic. That slight acidity is protective. It supports the skin's microbiome, the community of beneficial bacteria that live on your skin and protect it. It also helps maintain that moisture barrier we just talked about. When you use a cleanser that's too alkaline, it throws off that pH balance, disrupts the microbiome, and weakens the barrier. And then the tightness and dryness you feel after washing, that's your skin telling you it's been stripped. Dermatologists consistently recommend what's called a cream cleanser or a gentle hydrating cleanser for people over 60. These are often labelled as low pH, non-foaming, or for sensitive or mature skin. They clean the skin without removing the oils and ceramides your skin actually needs. Some of them actually leave behind beneficial ingredients like glycerin or ceramides that support the barrier while they clean. A quick test: if your face feels tight, dry, or like it's been pulled slightly after washing, your cleanser is too harsh for your skin right now. That feeling of tightness is not clean, it's stripped. And stripped skin, particularly aging skin, is skin that's aging faster. Mistake 4, overwashing. Here's one that surprises a lot of people. The fourth mistake is washing your face too often, specifically washing it vigorously both morning and night with a full cleanser every single time. The logic seems sound. The more you wash, the cleaner the skin, the better it looks. But for aging skin, this is backwards. Your skin produces very little oil after 60. When you wash twice daily with even a gentle cleanser, you're removing what little oil is there twice a day. The skin's barrier barely has time to recover before you're stripping it again. Many dermatologists and skin specialists actually recommend what's called a water-only rinse in the morning for people over 60, particularly those with drier skin types. At night, yes, you absolutely want to cleanse and remove the sunscreen, makeup, pollutants, and debris from the day. But in the morning, unless you have particularly oily skin or a specific condition, your face simply isn't that dirty. It's been resting on a clean pillow. A gentle rinse with lukewarm water followed by your moisturizer and SPF is enough and often better for your skin than a full cleanse. This is a small shift that some people initially feel uncomfortable about. We've been conditioned to believe clean means scrubbed, but clean skin isn't the same as stripped skin. The goal is skin that's functioning well, not skin that feels squeaky. Let's clear up a few myths that are extremely common and genuinely harmful if you believe them. The first myth is that pores open and close with temperature. You've probably heard this your whole life. Hot water opens your pores, cold water closes them. Here's the truth: pores don't have muscles. They can't open and close. What hot water actually does is temporarily make pores look larger by softening the debris inside them, which can be useful in certain contexts, but it doesn't open them in any meaningful way. And more importantly, the idea that you need hot water to get your pores open gives people permission to use water that is genuinely too hot for their aging skin. The pore opening theory is not a reason to use hot water on your face. It's a myth. Myth 2. The second myth is that tightness after cleansing means your face is really clean. We touched on this, but it's worth saying clearly that tight, squeaky clean feeling is not a sign of effective cleansing. It is your skin's signal that its protective barrier has been compromised. The ideal feeling after washing is comfortable. No tightness, no greasy residue, just normal. If your face feels tight, something in your routine is too harsh. Myth 3. Third myth: the more you exfoliate, the better your skin looks. Exfoliation, removing dead skin cells from the surface, can absolutely be beneficial. But daily exfoliation on aging skin is one of the more damaging things you can do. The skin cell renewal cycle slows down significantly with age. Your skin needs more time to regenerate. Over-exfoliating thins the outer layer of skin, makes it more sensitive and reactive, and can actually worsen the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines rather than improving them. For most people over 60, gentle exfoliation once or twice a week is plenty, and certainly not part of your daily morning face wash. 5 practical at-home tips. Tip 1. Switch to lukewarm water immediately. This is the easiest change with one of the biggest payoffs. Every morning before you do anything else, test the water on the inside of your wrist, an area of skin that's more sensitive and gives you a better temperature reading. If it feels more than comfortably warm, cool it down. Your face will tell you the difference within a week. Tip 2, get a dedicated soft facial towel and only use it for your face. Ideally, a small microfiber cloth or a very soft cotton flannel. Use it only for your face, wash it every few days so it doesn't harbor bacteria, and when you dry your face, press and pat, never rub. Keep it hanging somewhere clean and accessible so using it becomes automatic. Tip 3, reassess your cleanser. Go to your bathroom right now, pick up your face wash, and look for these things on the label. Does it foam or lather heavily? Is it labeled antibacterial, deep cleansing, or pore clearing? Does it contain sulfates? Sodium lauryl sulfate or sodium laureth sulfate are the most common. If yes to any of these, it may be too harsh for your skin at this stage. Look instead for words like hydrating, gentle, cream formula, ceramide, low pH, or specifically designed for mature or sensitive skin. You don't need to spend a lot of money. Drugstore options in this category are genuinely effective. Tip 4, apply moisturizer while your skin is still slightly damp. This is a game changer that very few people know about. After you pat your face dry, not bone dry, but mostly dry with a little moisture left, apply your moisturizer immediately. That residual water on the skin's surface gets sealed in by the moisturizer, giving you dramatically better hydration than applying moisturizer to completely dry skin. This one habit alone can noticeably change how your skin looks and feels within a week. Tip 5, consider trying a water-only morning rinse for 2 weeks. If you have drier or more mature skin, try simply rinsing with lukewarm water in the morning, no cleanser at all, then applying your moisturizer and SPF. Many people are genuinely surprised by how much better their skin looks and feels within 2 weeks of making this switch. You can always go back, but give it a real trial. Reserve the cleanser for your evening routine when you actually have a day's worth of product and environmental debris to remove. Now, and this is really important, everything we've covered today is general education based on what dermatologists and skin specialists commonly recommend. But your skin is individual. If you have a skin condition, a health condition, or you're taking medications that affect your skin, please talk to your doctor or a licensed dermatologist before changing your skincare routine. Some conditions require specific cleansers, specific water temperatures, or specific approaches that are different from general advice. A consultation doesn't have to be expensive and can save you from accidentally making things worse. Your skin deserves personalized care, not just general rules. If you found any of this helpful, and honestly, if even one of these things changes your morning routine, please give this video a thumbs up. It genuinely helps more people find this content. And if you know someone over 60 who would benefit from this, share it with them. Subscribe if you haven't already, because we go this deep on health topics every single week. And leave a comment. Tell me which of these mistakes you were making. I read every single one. Next week, we're covering something that directly ties into today's topic: the 5 skincare ingredients doctors say everyone over 60 should actually be using, and the ones that are a complete waste of money. You won't want to miss it.